Hello football fans! Welcome back to our channel. For those of you who love football and don't want to miss the latest information from the world of football, you've come to the right place to turn on the notification bell because we're going to give you a summary of the hottest and most viral football news today. So, get your drink ready, sit back and watch until the end. Oh yeah, don't forget, if you like this video, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and activate the bell button so you can always get the latest football news from us. Without further ado, let's get started. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed the latest. Joan Garcia's transfer to Barcelona is almost complete. This is a big blow for Manchester United and Arsenal, who were previously chasing the goalkeeper. Garcia, who performed brilliantly with Espanyol and recorded 146 saves in La Liga this season, was initially on Arsenal's radar as a competitor for David Raya and was Ruben Amorim's main target to replace Andre Onana at Manchester United. But now, everything has fallen apart. Barcelona managed to overtake at the last corner. They only need to pay the £21 million release clause to seal Garcia's services. Romano said the negotiations were very advanced and almost complete. Barca themselves are building a new force under Hansi Flick. Garcia is being prepared as a long-term successor to Ter Stegen and Szczesny, who are no longer young. After successfully recruiting Michael Olise last season, Bayern Munich are now targeting Eberechi from Crystal Palace. The creative midfielder is a top target after Bayern missed out on Florian Wirtz, who opted to join Liverpool. According to former scout Mick Brown, Eze and Olise have a close relationship, and Olise is believed to be trying to persuade his teammate to follow him to Germany. Bayern need a replacement for Kingsley Coman and Leroy Sane, who are likely to leave, and Eze is considered a perfect fit for the role. Tottenham are also interested, but Bayern could get a head start. Palace are hoping to keep their star, but this summer could be a deciding factor. Barcelona wanted to loan Marcus Rashford this summer, but Manchester United immediately refused. Rashford, who was recently loaned to Aston Villa, wants to play in the Champions League and chose Barcelona. His older brother, Dwayne Maynard, has met Barça director Deco, but the problem is, Barca only wants to borrow, while MU only wants to sell permanently for £33.7 million. Rashford is even ready to take a pay cut to join Camp Nou. MU may only consider the loan option at the end of the transfer window if all other options fail. Deco and Hansi Flick have already agreed to recruit Rashford. This transfer saga will continue to heat up in the summer. RB Leipzig youngster Benjamin Sesko is officially hotly contested. Arsenal and Chelsea are now at the forefront of the 22-year-old striker, who has scored 21 goals this season and is valued at €80 million. Arsenal have even held direct talks with Leipzig through sporting director Andrea Berta. Arteta wants Sesko to be the new frontline leader, replacing last season's inconsistency. Meanwhile, Chelsea are eyeing him as a modern spearhead, strong, fast, and sharp. Liverpool are also eyeing the opportunity if Darwin Núñez is released, and MU, still interested, but hampered by budget. Bayern, Juventus, and Milan are also watching. The competition is getting hotter, and Sesko is ready to be a big name in the summer transfer market. Oh, Felix still wants to stay at Chelsea after his loan period ends. However, Enzo Maresca has not included Felix in his plans for next season. Felix's playing style is considered incompatible with Maresca's more structured and disciplined philosophy. On the other hand, Benfica is interested in bringing him back. Coach Bruno Lage wants to make Felix part of their new project. However, Chelsea has set a price of €40 million, too high for Benfica, who hope negotiations can be opened. Felix is now trapped, not wanted by Chelsea, and is hindered by the high price to return to Portugal. His future is still a question mark. Alejandro Garnacho is reportedly keen on a move to Chelsea this summer. The young winger was left disappointed after only playing 20 minutes in the Europa League final against Tottenham, despite playing in all the games leading up to the final. He even took a dig at United's performance this season and said he was ready to turn over a new leaf. Chelsea and Napoli tried to sign him in January, but failed to agree a fee. Now, Manchester United are reportedly ready to let Garnacho leave for £60 million. According to The Sun, Garnacho has told his agent that he wants to stay in the Premier League, and Chelsea are his top destination. Garnacho believes England is the best place to become a world star, and Chelsea, who are building a young squad for the Champions League with Enzo Maresca, are an attractive option. Will this move happen? Stamford Bridge awaits. After successfully landing Trent Alexander-Arnold, Real Madrid have not stopped targeting English talent. Now they have turned their radar to Miles Lewis Skelly, Arsenal's 18-year-old left-back, who has been outstanding this season. The young star has become Mikel Arteta's main starter, appearing 39 times in all competitions and stealing the show with his mature performances at a young age. But behind his achievements, there is a problem. His contract expires in 2026, and negotiations for an extension are reportedly going badly. Madrid sees an opening. They know how to take advantage of this situation. Los Blancos are forming a new generation full of English talent: Jude Bellingham, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and now they are eyeing Lewis Skelly. It is no wonder that Arsenal are increasingly wary, especially since Real Madrid are known to be opportunistic in securing players from clubs that are having contract problems. Antony has officially ended his loan spell at Real Betis and is set to return to Manchester United. But before leaving, the Brazilian winger wrote an emotional open letter, calling Betis one of the most beautiful chapters of my life. After 2 stressful seasons at United and only appearing 8 times in the Premier League this season, Antony has risen in La Liga, scoring 9 goals and 5 assists, leading Betis to the UEFA Conference League final. In a farewell video released on Instagram, Antony opened up about the slump he experienced. He said he had lost his will to live and doubted his own talent. But everything changed when he joined Betis. When I came here, I found myself again. You made me smile again. Love football again, Antony wrote. Antony is gone, but his emotional footprint at the Benito Villamarín will long be remembered. The question is, does he still have a place at Old Trafford, or will he shine elsewhere? Only 17 years old, but Lamine Yamal is already one of the highest paid players at Barcelona. Spanish media revealed that his new contract is now worth 30 million euros per year, a 10-fold increase from his previous one. An extraordinary increase for a player who is not even 2 decades old in professional football. But considering this season's performance, it is understandable that the Blaugrana are not taking any risks. 18 goals and 21 assists in the 2024-25 season, plus a brilliant performance at Euro 2024 that amazed the world. Those are not ordinary kid statistics. YAMAL is a rare breed. So special, the big question arises: is Yamal better than Messi as a teenager? Gary Neville even called him the best teenager in 30 or 40 years because of his immediate influence at the highest level. La Masia itself seems to have created the reincarnation of Lionel Messi, but with a crazier adaptation speed. Even Barcelona's plan to buy Estevão Willian was cancelled because Yamal shone faster than expected. As a result, Chelsea finally secured the Brazilian wonder kid. With a sky-high salary, expectations are even higher. But so far, Yamal has proven he is not just a talented young player, he is the future. Bruno Fernandez is on the radar of Saudi Arabian club AlHilal. They are ready to pay £100 million plus a sky-high salary of £65 million per season. Reportedly, Bruno's agent has met directly with AlHilal representatives in Riyadh. However, Ruben Amorim believes the midfielder does not want to leave yet. I think he still wants to stay. He said he didn't get many offers, which means he still wants to win here, said Amorim. Bruno also talked about his future after the Europa League final. He said he would stay as long as MU still believed in him, but also understood if one day the club wanted to sell for financial reasons. MU itself does not want to let Bruno go. But financial pressure and plans for a squad overhaul could change everything. At this time, it all depends on the club's decision and how much Bruno wants to stay.